There's a Lord of the Rings TV show.
Oh yeah, and then there's the Hobbit stuff.
No,
but
really
I don't think nobody really cares about that too much.
See, what happened was, the Hobbits are the Star Wars equivalent of the prequels. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened is Peter Jackson read the Hobbits and said, "This will not work. We can't make a movie of this. People will be bored fast." Okay.
Yeah, because like there's no main conflict.
Well, there's a main conflict. They're going to go kill a dragon. But the problem is, though, he didn't think it would be a good movie. You know what I mean? He's like, it's a good book. Movie? No. Okay? So what happened is he made Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings are the sequel books to The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings is amazing. You know what I mean? People who read the books didn't.
Can you not pass over that?
People who read the books didn't like it. The people who did who watched the movies without reading the books liked the Hobbit, liked Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean?
And I think the people that like the Hobbit, I think the people that like Hobbit only like the book. But then there's some that like.
See, because I watched.
Because isn't there a Hobbit movie?
Yes, they made 3 Hobbit books. Okay.
There's 3 of them.
Yes, because it's only 1 book and 3 movies, and he definitely milked it. Let's just say he definitely milked it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, was it just spread on purpose to milk it?
Yeah. He milked it. Let's not cure ourselves. He milked that. He milked that shit. But no, I don't think the Hobbits were good. I just don't. I really don't. There were some things about it that just weren't good, and I don't. And it's not because of the characters. It's just probably because of the movie. I don't know what it was. He woke up his friend.
They're so ugly.
No. I don't really need purples anymore. I've already got them. Yeah,
I like how he easily switched from talking about games to movies. Just because the transition was, and we both know a decent amount about games, but you know more about movies. And I know I know a lot about manga and anime.
I'm okay. It's okay.
He licked like 9 of them. Yeah, 85. He's got red, blue, and purple ones destroyed.
It's fine. Because I don't need yellows for fun.
He's like, I wanted to see him.
Okay, I want to see what I have left. To see if I need to restart. I don't feel like restarting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How many do I have left? 6 red. 6 red. I'm fine. I think I'm good. Yeah, but the Hobbits, though, he actually was right. He was definitely right. He knew that those movies weren't gonna do well. So when people heard about that the Hobbit was coming out, they're like, okay, we'll go to the theater see it because it's like Lord of the Rings. Can I find out? It's not like Lord of the Rings. I mean, it has the same concept, same characters, same everything. Shit.
I like us pooping on babies. Or is it a penis and is it coming out of the...
No, guys, come on.
Why do they stop like that?
Because I was controlling them, but I was wanting them to move. Oh, that's right.
Giving birth, you gotta fight off my kids.
It's this one. So remember when I said the bomb, the ground was gonna fall in front of me and fall down? Yeah, it's actually this one.
When fighting it.
He's an instant kill. As soon as he eats them, he kills them. Okay, come on. Okay. I don't know what got HP.
I think it was 2 purple souls. I think it was purple souls.
I don't care. At this point, I'm just trying to keep them alive.
Oh boy.
I can't see!
Camera angles.
Okay. hold on. What do I have left? It's fine. It's fine. If anything, I just come back. You know what I mean? If I can't kill the final boss, I just come back.
Oh, roly poly! So the real end game of this game is kind of hard.
Yeah, it gets a little worse. Yeah. But there's a lot of points where you can get more Pikmin. Oh, guys, come on, come on.
Crush.
He's fine. He threatened.
It looked like he got crushed by it, but he was fine. I was about to say, where's the purple soul? I didn't see it fly off. Seems like you can only do about 1/8 of the health, damage at a time.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So it seems like about 8 times if you get it perfect each time.
There's not. That's why me and Max never want to actually watch the Back to the Future trilogy, because it really is a good. I don't know which one you've seen, but they're actually pretty good. They're the series that kind of live up to what you kind of want, you know, being parts of different series. Not parts of different series, but be named like part 1, part 2, part 3. They're actually pretty good. I can't say that about all, because for example, I don't know, I don't really like Rambo that much. You know what I mean? Kind of switches off. There's another movie I used to watch. I actually don't mind the Rocky movies. Those aren't too bad. Dinner was right. I just was trying to get through this.
So is it 13 or is it more than 13?
More than 13. Oh no. I think it might be more than 13 because not all.
Do you remember how many floors are after this one?
I really don't. I can't remember. You see where he's staying?
Is this an easy floor?
I think so. Oh yeah, he is an easy floor. Because all you gotta do is smack him. Okay, so let me get all my Pikmin. Ooh! I can't control my cursor.
Are they gonna get captured by that thing?
No, he just shoots poison out of his butt.
So these give you new Pikmin.
Yeah, that flower right there will. Okay, see this? So let me look at this real fast. Before I throw a Pikmin. He was gonna do that. You saw that? Okay, now let me look. Reds, definitely.
You have 4 left. Is that?
Yep.
How many reds do you have left?
So I got 3. I got 5. Oh, I got 10. Wait, how many reds did I get?
Are you gonna look?
I got 10.
You went from 3 to 13. Yeah.
4 to 10. Yeah, I got 10 more reds. Cool. So, yeah. I can't think of any more movies. You know, there are tons of movies that like you also have told me you're not a big fan of horror movies, huh?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I was fine with it because it wasn't just straight up horror slasher. I mean, I don't like slashers. There's a decent amount of horror movies I'm fine with. I mean, at the time, I when I watched Paranormal Activity, I was fine with it. But then, like the second movie,
boring, though.
The second one, I just got more boring. The third one got even worse. The first one was fine. Then it just got milked and milked and milked, and then they ended up with like 5 different movies, and it just became convoluted at that point.
I used to.
There's a decent amount of horror movies I watch, and I was fine with them.
I think there's 14 levels in this area. Oh,
I noticed.
Fuck this thing again.
I noticed the 2 outcomes of like horror movies is that like you only get like 1 or 2 survivors by luck. Like when you're watching, it's like, yeah, these 2 should have been dead, or this 1 should have been dead, or 3. Like, you know, it's like there's barely any survivors, right?
Nice.
Or they make it to the end, it seems like they're gonna survive, and then they just die. It's like, oh, you know.
Yeah, and you also don't want to really be black.
or
or any ethnicity, or,
no, usually,
or have sex.
Usually the
sex.
female makes it until the end. Like all the males die, and the female's the last one.
You ever seen?
You noticed that
yeah.
too?
Have you ever seen that? Okay. Have you ever seen what's that movie
It's
called?
you know everybody always makes those jokes. They're like about like how important.
Ever seen that movie? Cabin in the Woods. Ever seen that movie before? Ever heard of it before?
Which one?
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Where they have to sacrifice people to before the world dies, you know. Kind of like, but it definitely is true though. There's always one character that's divergent of the story, or doesn't have sex and survives. You know what I mean? Which doesn't always work. See, because Scream, on the other hand, is a different one. Scream, Sydney actually has sex, okay? And she doesn't die. You know what I mean? But then again, you don't want to be the horror of the movie because that means you're going to die immediately. You're probably the first one that's going to die. It's always like that. It really is always like that. See, like in the very first Nightmare on Elm Street, okay?
You lost like something.
In the very first Nightmare on Elm. Oh shit! I thought he was done.
You just.
No. Thought I threw him off the world. See, because he's surrounded by water, I can't fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can only
I
use
have
like
to
the
use
water
certain
Pikmin.
ones, yeah. Okay, when I start fighting him. See, when Nightmare on Elm Street, though, when I first watched it, I thought the blonde-haired girl was going to be the main character because she's the first one you see. But then all of a sudden she
I
has
remember watching the first one.
But then all of a sudden she has sex with her boyfriend, and then it's the first one to die. You know what I mean? And then it turns out to be she's not the main character. It's her friend, the star character. She's the main character. I've only seen it once, so I can't really tell you what happens.
Yeah, it's been a while since I actually seen it, so I don't really remember what happened much. But then after the first one, I was like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch another one.
The one I heard.
I'm like, how is there like 10 different Friday the 13th like movies?
Do you actually know about the Friday the 13th movie? So it starts off with the camp counselors having sex, and they're killed off by Jason. Not Jason. Or he's his mom.
And also like how come there's so many
Which ones? Like
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Like after when I watched the first one, I was like, how is there so many? And then I also watched like one Michael Myers movie. I'm like,
Halloween.
Yeah.
Why are there so many Halloweens?
And after watching the first one, I'm like, it's the same. And then I seen like I seen another one that was on. I was watching a portion of it. I'm like, this is the same damn thing as the other one. I'm like, how do people not get bored of it? It's like the same thing every time. They have like 10 of each movie. It's just like, I mean, for the fans that like it, obviously they like it for a reason. So like, I'm fine with it. I mean, okay. I don't really care either way.
In the beginning,
I just don't understand.
So Harrison, in the beginning, the story was she was a descendant of Michael Myers. He kills descendants of Michael Myers. He kills his relatives. Okay, that's why he killed his sister. That's why he's in the mental asylum. Okay, but the problem is though with the newest one, the remake that's not real. She's not related to him. She was just hunted by him because she was just hunted by him. Which doesn't make any sense. Why would she be hunted by him if he does? There's a reason for his killing. He doesn't just kill because he kills. He kills them because he needs clothing. He kills them because they're in his way, and he kills them because they're his family. You know what I mean? I think they never really explained why he kills his family, but
so I can tell you from like elementary to like so about 4th grade to middle school, I watched a lot of horror movies. And I also seen The Blair Witch, and I was like, what a boring movie. That one was boring.
That one I never seen because I know it's boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it is.
I mean, I just didn't. It was just a movie I could watch, and I watched. I was like, this was boring, and then you already could kind of tell what was going to happen at the end anyway. So it was just like,
you know what type of genre of movies I don't like? Camera.
yeah, that.
I don't like it.
That Paranormal Activity is kind of like that too, where
like
it's
it.
just the cameras around the place.
I don't like it.
They're never that